What is going on, my lovely friends? Candace B here. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Welcome back to my subscribers and welcome to my new ones. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a fabulous day. Today is so nice outside. Oh my gosh. So today I wanted to film a really quick video for you guys. It is going to be another Forex related reaction video, but if you read the title, there's a plot twist. So I'm actually going to be reacting to my own video, more specifically, my video that I entitled My Forex Strategy Exposed. So yeah, that was very dramatic. I don't know why I tried to make that so dramatic. But yeah, I'm just curious because this video was filmed a while ago, definitely over a year ago. And I'm curious to see how I have hopefully improved. I'm pretty sure I've improved and just kind of changed in terms of what I do in my strategy, how I take trades and whatnot. So yeah, I'm very curious to see, and I think this is really good for all of us to, you know, go back and reevaluate ourselves if we're able to, whether that be going back into your trading journal and kind of seeing how you used to trade back then and how you have improved, because I feel like sometimes you just have to stop and see how far you've come in life. And I'm not just talking about Forex, I'm talking about anything and anything you've done. Let's say you've taken up a new sport, you've been swimming, and when you started you were not good, and now you're able to do backstrokes and front strokes. You gotta stop and pat yourself on the back because it's like, you did it. We can't wait for other people to cheer us on and root for us. We gotta root for our own selves, all right? Y'all feel me? If you feel what I'm saying, hit that like button right now. Hit it right now. And while you're down there, might as well subscribe. You guys already know what I was gonna say. You already know. But anyways, that being said, let us find this video first. I need to find it on my channel. Okay, so I found the video and wow. January 18th is when I filmed this, so definitely over a year ago. I feel like some things have had to have changed. Yes, I do like my own videos, don't hate on me. Yeah, I feel like there must be some improvements to my trading strategy now, I'm pretty sure, but let's watch it, guys, let's watch it.
Yeah, put it together for us. They don't want no work.
Like anything in life, having a game plan and a strategy is a great way to... First of all, y'all, this was filmed on my GoPro. I think my GoPro 6, that was like the start of it all when I bought a GoPro. Yeah, so that's why the quality is kind of bad, and I did not have a mic, so wow. We've come far with that. We've come far with the video quality. I think we can agree on that. To increase your chances of success. Now, this is very true when it comes to the Forex market because you definitely need a Forex strategy to increase your edge in the market. So okay, we've also come very far with teeth, okay? By the way, I just finished doing Invisalign. My teeth are all straight now, and yeah, they were not straight there. I had a lisp. So in today's much anticipated video, I will be exposing my Forex trading strategy. So keep watching. This is so hard for me to watch, you guys. I don't really watch back my videos that much, so What's up, guys? Candace B here. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Welcome back to my subscribers and welcome to my new ones. Alright, so I have received many requests for a video about my Forex strategy, so I thought, sure, why not? It's really nothing special, to be honest. But as a disclaimer, of course, even though it's pretty obvious, this is my personal Forex strategy, so what works for me may not work for you, and vice versa. So of course, I encourage you to maybe take a few pointers here and there, but overall, take the time to create your own strategy that fits your lifestyle, your schedule, your personality, etc. Now, just for the sake of this video and trying to keep it short and sweet, I'm not going to talk about my ritual before I even look at the chart, and as well as what I do after I close a trade. I may do that in like another video where I show you a whole like day in the life of a Forex trader, so stay tuned for that. That being said, let's get right into it. So the first thing I do is choose a pair. Now I personally stick to either GBP, JPY, or gold. And I really... Alright, so that has stayed the same in terms of GJ. Definitely do not trade gold now because I just don't see the point, honestly. I don't really understand gold. Like, I know when it pushes, it pushes for a minute, but GJ just makes more sense to me. So yeah, we sticking with GJ. So that's one thing that I guess I've upgraded or improved. I've just narrowed it down to one pair. And I know before I was even trying out Euro JPY. I still like Euro JPY, but to be honest, I can make enough money on GBP JPY and be content with that. So I feel like it's important just to stick to one or two pairs just to avoid overwhelming yourself. You don't need a list of all these different types of pairs. If you focus on one or two pairs and just learn the ins and outs of this pair, its temperament, how it moves, then that definitely helps to increase your edge. So my Forex trading strategy is very simple. I like to keep it. Y'all, the sound is really irritating me. It's simple, straightforward, and very easy to understand, and it's based on technical analysis. Sorry if my voice sounds kind of froggy. I don't know if I'm coming down with something. I better not, because everyone keeps coughing and I'm not about to get sick today, tomorrow, or ever. But it's Canada, so it's just that time of the year. I like to stick to trading trending markets as well as retests and breakouts. Yep, that's the same. In addition to this, I also have to make sure I have at least 3 confluences before I even consider entering the trade. That too. So amongst other confluences, a few examples that I look for include ensuring that it is either the London or New York session, because those are the sessions that I personally like to trade GJ and gold in. Also just making note of the momentum based on the higher time frames, as well as, you know, seeing candlestick patterns and making sure that if I'm going to enter the trade, that it fits my risk to reward 1-to-3 ratio. So I definitely have, I guess, gotten more specific. As some of you know, if you've watched my more recent analysis videos, I only trade London session, GBP, JPY between midnight and 3 a.m. So very specific. I think in this video, I was more just like, oh yeah, London session, New York session. I wasn't specific on the time. Now I have a time slot that I'm very specific. And if I don't see the move during that time, I will not trade. That's just me, my personality, what I like to do, and it's been really, really good. It's been really helpful. Just looking at an example on the chart, I'm looking at GJ right now on the 4-hour. So these are the type of markets that I like to trade, you know, a trending market, super simple. You have the high, low, lower high, lower lows. So I would really just be looking to trade, you know, the rejections, and of course my bias would be to sell. So based on what confluences I'm looking for, I would be looking to take sell. So even in this case, you know, we had this huge bearish candlestick and it had rejected off this area. It had rejected off this area here, and when it had retraced, of course, when it came back up to where it had rejected before, then it created this top wick with the first candlestick here that you see, this bullish candlestick, and then it created a large bearish one. So I would be waiting for this candlestick to close, and because of the fact that it had a wick, I would know that price is exhausted, and as confluence, it's being exhausted right at the same resistance area where it had this strong push down. So I'd be looking for a sell, and my no. So absolutely different. So first, let's say, for example, this is London session, and I'm talking about how I trade now. I would not be taking a sell there. I would need, did I say I wanted the candlestick to close? Yeah, like I for sure would want the candlestick to close, but what I would be waiting for is that break and a retest of this broken zone. So I would not be taking a sell up here. It would be too risky, and there would be not many confirmations other than just, you know, the rejection from here. It wouldn't even be confirming that we're in a downtrend just yet, because it was so soon into the, you know, the momentum shift. So yeah, no, I would not be taking a sell up here like I guess I would have back then. I would be waiting to take a sell around down here. My stop loss, I would want my stop loss to be, you know, above the previous high of the previous candlestick, and then I would just map out, you know, 1 to 3%. Risk 1%, reward 3%. So that's what I would be looking for. So other trades that I like to look for are these trades where they kind of create
candlestick patterns where it's like a double bottom or a double top. So in this case, I'd be checking the higher time frames. I would have done my top down analysis, of course, and I would see that, okay, price had rejected here, and let's say all this had already happened and I'm noticing that price is descending. I would for sure be waiting to see how it reacts at this major support area before I consider taking a buy. And
so another change, I do not do that anymore. I don't trade rejections. I definitely use double bottoms and whatnot as confluence, but more so for something like this, where I would wait for that double bottom, I would wait for a break, and then I would wait for a retest, and then I would take a buy up here. So I would want to wait until I see the double bottom, I see the structure broken, and then I see a retest. And this would be, I don't have a drawing tool right now, but this would be where my zone is mapped out, and I would wait to see it retest, the zone, and then push back up, and I would take a buy here. So that's, again, more specific. My strategy is a lot more refined. Back then, I was just taking, I guess, double bottom, double tops, but that's not enough confluence for me just to take a rejection. We don't know if price is able to break down below here. So yeah, that has definitely changed.
What I'd be looking for is that even though this candlestick formed and it had rejected very cleanly off of this support area, I'd be waiting to see what the next candlestick does in order for me to know if it's a buy at that point. Because with these type of trades, you definitely don't want to call tops or bottoms. Nobody knows what the market wants to.
Dang, why do I have so many ads?
To do. So you need those candlestick confirmations to tell you that price is, let's say, reversing in trend, because of course with double tops and double bottoms, that's a reversal pattern. So you want to make sure that price shows its hand first before you decide to enter the trade. And of course, I just opened this chart so you don't see my analysis or anything like that, but I just wanted to kind of give a visual on the type of patterns I like to see, the type of market conditions I like to see. And then, yeah, of course, considering the time zone as well, the session that price is in. I'd like to stick with New York or London ideally, just because that works for my schedule and it works for just my edge that I have created. So even right here, if we're looking at current time, right now it's, midnight Friday. So really, I wouldn't even be trading on a Friday, but right away what I'd be noticing if I were is that, there's this area of resistance. And so right now I would be wanting to see what price does, because it's already tapped this area and it's kind of been moved, it's kind of formed a couple 4-hour candles. That's about 12 hours worth. So 4, 8, 12 hours worth of just, not being able to break this area. Actually 16, so 4, 8, 12, 16 if we're counting this big bullish candlestick. So we're just waiting for price to show its hand. I see a sort of a uptrend. I can draw my channel here and see, as you can see, there's this bullish trend line.
Now I see consolidation. I can draw a whole rectangular box around this and just see price bouncing up and down. So I feel like this was kind of trying to force an analysis or force a trade, but similar, idea where I'd be looking at the H4. I definitely like to rely on the higher time frames to tell me the overall bias, and then, use the H1 or the M30 for entry. But yeah, in this case, like I said, the last couple of candlesticks, I would be analyzing it the same way, basically, where I would be looking at the last couple candlesticks, seeing that price is not able to break it. But yeah, I think I'm anticipating a buy, but yeah, I would need more confirmation. So
you can see that every time price comes back down, it rejects it. It has been rejecting it. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would be waiting to see if price rejects this area, comes down, taps it one more time, and I would be looking to buy. My stop loss would be, right underneath.
So now what I would be doing is I would be waiting for a push up from this area and a retest of this area here. So I wouldn't be waiting for a price to come back down here. I would consider that an invalid trade at that point. So now, yeah, in this case, like with my more refined strategy, I would wait for a push up and then a retest type of scenario.
Wherever it taps, so, I'd be mapping out my 1% risk, and then I would be mapping out my 3% reward, because even if price comes down here.
And I also only risk 1%. I still do risk 1%. but I look for 2% reward now, not 3%. Yeah, I'm still working on seeing how I can scale out with this strategy, but again, that's something I have to back test. Like I said in previous videos, back test it, 100 trades. I think I mentioned that on my my vlog channel. Go subscribe there to my vlog channel. By the way, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. But yeah, I just need to back test it if I'm looking to scale out to 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5.
It may only just come back up and then shoot down. So I'd probably be, not looking to hold on to a trade for so long. I definitely am more of like an intraday scalper. So even if price had come down here, yes, I'd be looking for a buy, but my take profit would probably be around here. Stop loss would probably be just right under the trend line.
I do not trade like this anymore. This is actually crazy to rewatch and see my thought process back then, but I feel like I've definitely improved.
So yeah, those are the type of setups I like to see. And of course, it's a waiting game. So you just gotta wait and see what happens. And of course, I definitely keep note of those high impact news events that might affect the currencies that I'm trading, because I like to avoid trading in those high volatile markets. So when Trump is being crazy, I just wait until he calms down and the market calms down for me to even consider a trade. But otherwise, I just stick with technical analysis either way, because a lot of times these news events are already calculated into the market. So really, if you are in the process of figuring out the best Forex strategy for you, there are a few things to keep in mind. One thing is that there is no holy grail perfect Forex strategy. Everyone has a different way of how they view and understand the markets, so it's totally whatever works for you. And don't be so focused on other people's strategies, especially when you go on social media and you see all these different Forex accounts with all these different fancy strategies. That can get so overwhelming, and the goal with Forex is to keep it simple. So redirect that energy just into investing in your own strategy and creating your own way of seeing the market. I feel like a lot of people think that Forex has to be difficult for some reason, when it really doesn't. To be honest, you decide whether you want to complicate things or keep it simple altogether for yourself. So don't overcomplicate it, because in my opinion, your Forex trading strategy should reflect your personality. So whether you're the type of person that just likes to be in and out of the market really quickly, you just like to take your profits and run, or you're more laid back, you don't mind staying in the market for a longer period of time, you have a family and other responsibilities that are your priority, etc. Just make sure that you are creating a Forex strategy that works for you and stick to it as best as possible. And remember, you can always tweak your trading strategy in the future if need be in order to increase your edge. Well, there you have it, guys. I hope that the information in this video helped you in some sort of way. Go ahead and like this video to let me know if it did. And feel free to comment down below letting me know if this video was helpful to you or not. And maybe even let me know what have you included in your Forex strategy. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Since you're here, go ahead and check out some of my other videos about Forex. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a great day, week, and life. Bye!
Okay, yeah, I like what I was saying at the end. I was trying so hard with the whole background switching. I was trying to be creative. But yeah, I agree with what I was saying at the end, don't focus on other people. I still agree with that, and the fact that you can change up your strategy. This is literally an example. I've literally refined my strategy. I've made a lot of changes, and it's just because, I figured out what works for me and I've put in the time and the work. So yeah, that was an interesting video to rewatch and kind of see how far, I've come in terms of improvement. I'm pretty proud of myself in terms of my mindset shift. I can definitely see that I've definitely improved mentally as well. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool to see, but let me know, guys. Like this video if you enjoyed me reacting to my own content, and comment down below. Let me know if you've had to recently stop and reevaluate your trading strategy. If something wasn't working, have you had to stop and go back and try to fix it? How has that worked out for you? Has it not worked out for you? Definitely let me know. And last but not least, do not forget to subscribe so you know when I post another video. And in the meantime, feel free to check out any of my other videos on this channel and my other channel, Candace BTV. Once again, thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers over there. If you are subscribed to this channel and that channel, I appreciate you. I see you. You the best. And yeah, wherever you are living, I hope it's super nice and sunny outside for you and you can go outside and get some fresh air, go on a walk or go get some food. But other than that, guys, I hope you have an absolutely phenomenal day, week, and life. Bye!